What's going on, everybody? We are back once again playing on the level 20 Gnome Warlock. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Very excited that you are here today. We're playing World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore on the Bloodsail Buccaneers Classic Era server. So if you want to join in on the fun, that's where everybody's playing right now. So yeah, I'm going to jump right into it. I've been trying to keep these intros pretty short and leave the rambling and ranting for the duration of the video. So if you are not new to the channel, you know that I can definitely rant. Usually it's all in good fun though. And I try to not be super negative. It's usually about positive things, I'm pretty sure. I'm usually talking about why vanilla WoW is the best version of the game. But yeah. I'm happy to be playing my favorite game today. It's always a good day when you can play your favorite game. We are going to be making our way to Redridge. We took a bit of a break, left Redridge to, well, we headed back to Westfall to finish up some quests there. We got some really valuable XP out of there, and we are getting caught up with professions. I kind of dropped the ball as I was leveling, especially herbalism. I just really wasn't paying attention. I need to be better about that. So, I had to do a couple episodes just trying to get caught up, but I'm in a much better spot now. I'm still not exactly where I want to be, but let's take a look here. Herbalism is at 40. Hey, I mean, that's pretty good. I think it was like 5 or 4, something stupid like that, at level 20. So this was definitely something that we needed to do. Outside of that, I think, let me check. All right, so we've got one more quest to turn in. That's right, we went to Stormwind to turn this in, and then it sends us back to Sentinel Hill. We're not quite done with Westfall yet, although I don't know when we're gonna go back, but I do want to finish up. Oh, we need to grab that too. I want to get to the point where I've got all of the quests for Dead Mines. But I probably won't run Dead Mines until... I'll have to look at the level range, but I'm thinking like 23, 24, something like that. That should be alright. I just don't want to get into a group and then not be contributing as much as I should damage-wise. And it's really an issue of resist, or not even resist, like being able to hit higher level mobs. That could be an issue. Swing back. One just spawned up here. Peace Bloom. Yeah, I don't want to be the reason that somebody dies or the whole group dies. So, or at the very least, I just want to pull my own weight. So, yeah. So that is on the horizon. And yeah, we've got plenty of quests to keep doing in Redridge. Although, actually, let's check the guide really quick because, let's see. Alright, so I need Murloc fins. I need the Condor meat. We got the axes. Ray lockbox. Oslo's toolbox. Didn't we already get that? Was thinking we got that, but maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of the necklace. Yeah, I mean, I think we're in a really good spot right now. Man, I know I said this like in the last episode, but this this music at Jared's Landing is so intense. It's so over the top. And I'm pretty sure that's the music, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the music that plays, you know, right when you go into Molten Core. Like, we're just chilling out in the forest. It's not really that serious. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we've got some competition here. Somebody beat us. Yeah. Rip. Oh, that's alright. Level are they? Level 9. Alright, so they don't have blink or anything. Oh, he gave us a buff, I think. Yeah. He gave us Arcane Intellect, so we'll give him Unending Breath because that's all we can give him at this point. Really miss playing a priest just because, I don't know, it made me feel like I was contributing, really helping people out, giving out fortitude. And I've been pretty surprised. I have not seen that happen too much recently. You know, I'm not complaining or anything. I mean, nobody owes me a buff. But I don't know. I get a lot of enjoyment out of trying to help people if I can. Melistar the Hunter has died at level 8. We're getting really lucky right here. We just got 2 herbs, and then there's a 3rd Peace Bloom over here. So let's see if we can grab that before somebody else might come get it. Yeah, so far off to a really good start in this episode. Really looking forward to getting to finally go to Duskwood. It is going to be terrifying with Stitches patrolling. The Worgen there are pretty sketchy. There are some spiders there, which I'm wondering, at what point do you get anti-venom from first aid? I have mentioned this a few times in the past, so I've always played a priest, almost exclusively. I've played warlock quite a bit as well over the years, but generally speaking, you know, in classic, in original, you know, World of Warcraft, and in Season of Mastery, in Wrath of the Lich King right now, you know, I play a priest. So, you know, I'm not saying that's necessarily an excuse, but I've never needed first aid. Sure, there are some boss fights, you know, where it could have come in handy, but generally speaking, I never felt like I needed it, so I never leveled it. So I say that to say, I don't know all of the different levels that I get certain things, but I'm pretty sure that I do get anti-venom at some point. Sorry. And I think it's sooner rather than later. I could be totally wrong there, but I think it's like a lower level of first aid. I might be wrong. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the official hardcore servers. I'm wondering, I mean, I assume they will also be included with the classic era realms, like the realm list. So if you look at the classic era realm list, you have the, you know, classic tab or whatever they're calling it, and then you have the seasonal. It either says seasonal or it says Season of Mastery, one of the two. I wonder if they're going to add a 3rd tab that says hardcore, or maybe hardcore. Oh, maybe hardcore is just another realm type. That would make a lot of sense, although it's not my preferred way of doing it, actually. So you know how, like, Bloodsail Buccaneers, for example, is an RP server, and, you know, some people complain about, you know, all these hardcore people are here on an RP server. I totally get it. I really do. I'm looking forward to, you know, classic era players getting their RP server back. Are we gonna make it? Nope. We're still gonna try it though, just in case it fails for them. Oh, it looks like it did fail. Nice. We got it. That was probably a little bit rude, but I don't care. It's just an herb. It's not like it's a quest item. Be a little bit different if it were a quest item. But yeah. Man, sorry, I keep clearing my throat. Yeah, I would prefer... Gosh, I don't know. I really don't. I guess that's the best way to do it. No, now that I'm thinking about it. I think there are pros and cons. I really, really wish, though, that... I really wish they would do fresh servers as well. That's really what I want. So I was going to say, and I take this back before I even say it. I was saying, you know, what if they did it like Season of Mastery, where, you know, it's a fresh server, but it does have a new mode that you can toggle on or off. You can start the mode or enable the mode, the hardcore mode, or the Soul of Iron, as it was called in SOM. You could enable it by talking to an NPC. I think in some ways that would be really cool to interact with other people who aren't playing hardcore, and I really mean that from like the other way around. It would be cool to be playing on a normal character, and you're running around the world alongside people who are doing hardcore. You know, Blizzard could make the interactions limited, so like you couldn't trade between characters unless you were both hardcore characters. You could only... Maybe there was a hardcore auction house. So like leave the auction house as we know it, as it is, but then add another auction house somewhere else in Stormwind, Ironforge, you know, etc., all of the capital cities. For hardcore characters, and you could call it something different. You could call it like I don't know, but Blizzard could come up with some kind of name for it and make it fit, make it flavorful. Yeah, I think it would be cool. And players who were doing the Soul of Iron challenge, when they died, you could see where they died. They left their soul behind. And you could see where they died for, like, I think up to a month. It would stay in that exact spot. And that's such a cool concept to me. I hope that they do that for hardcore. I hope they carry that over. That would be awesome. And it's already in the game, so you could definitely do it. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to hardcore, but if I had to pick which one I want most right now, it's definitely going to be fresh classic servers. I love this this song, especially like this part of the song. Really nice. Redridge is a pretty cool zone as well. You know, it's a little bit scary, It's definitely the most treacherous zone we have been in so far. You know, that's obviously going to change. We got some Briarthorn here, but we can't pick it up. 70. Okay, now what is our 47? We need to get our herbalism just a little bit higher. Sorry if you heard that. I'm sure you did. I was opening a can of sparkling water. It's important to stay hydrated. But yeah, I hope you guys are cool with the idea of kind of erring on the side of shorter videos. It allows me to be more consistent. So yeah, hopefully that's all right. I will still, they're still going to be up to an hour sometimes, but don't be surprised when you see a video that's, 40 minutes long. I don't anticipate videos to be shorter than that. And it's always a possibility. But that's not my goal. My goal is, 40 to 60 minutes. And there are some days where, I feel like I could do 2 videos in a day, but I don't necessarily want to upload 2 videos in a day. I feel like that's asking people a lot to watch. And I feel like, if you're trying to keep up with the playthroughs, which I know many of you are, and that is awesome. I really appreciate you guys. I'm just enjoying the fact that you are enjoying the content. Hopefully it's something, relaxing for you to zone out and listen to. But I don't like the idea of putting out so much content that, it starts to be overwhelming and you feel like you can't keep up. So you just stop, you stop following the playthroughs altogether. And that's not what I want. So just trying to find that balance. Relief. All right, we're level 50 now, so we are definitely making some good progress. Let's check out these murlocs really quick, just while we're kind of running through. We are supposed to be getting murloc fins, and Questy is saying that they drop from these guys. I don't know if that is the case, just because we haven't seen any drop, but it's worth a shot. And they're just so easy to kill. But we're not going to spend a ton of time doing this either. Yeah, I feel like, I'm not actually sure if this exists in the game, but I wonder if there's some kind of like level cap where you can get, where you like stop getting quest items from certain mobs. That doesn't sound right. I've never heard of that. Wouldn't make sense, because high levels, you could be level 60 and do all of these quests. You won't get any experience, obviously, but you can still do them. So yeah, I think we're either just really unlucky with these murlocs, or they don't actually drop murloc fins. I think they drop torn murloc fins for a quest. Oh, Got an herb up here. What is it? Earth root. Nice. Person says where I get my first wand, either craft it or buy from the wand vendor. Yeah, it's so weird buying wands from a vendor. You know, usually, you know, when I usually play priest, so first order of business is running over to Stormwind and buying one off the auction house. So this person says, do priests get like a bonus from wands? That's what I've heard. Yes, there is a really OP talent called wand specialization. It will make your leveling a lot smoother. I highly recommend taking that early on. Yeah, wand specialization is really, really nice. Wands are nice to have in general, but that added bonus is just oof, so good. So good. Let's swing back through here. You know, I don't actually know if I've ever come up here to fight gnolls. Oh, there's some soul relief here. Herbalism level 52, and you know, we're kind of in that like, what's the word? I guess the range where Silverleaf and Peace Bloom are going to be green for us, so we're not guaranteed a level from every one. I'm wondering, should we swing through Westfall? Because we do have a quest that we can turn in there, and we also have one we can pick up that requires us to run to Stormwind. So I wonder, should I pop into Westfall really quick? I was just gonna try to get a screenshot there. Cool. Sorry, Riverpaw Outrunner. We didn't really need you, but you made for a good screenshot. All right, come on, give us a skill level here. Nice. Skill in herbalism has increased to 53. Very good. Yeah. I think we might pop into Westfall really quick. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, and we can just fly back. Yes, dude, that's what we're doing. All right, so we're going to run from here to Westfall. We're gonna do some herbalism there, get the last little bit caught up, and then grab that, or turn in the quest, grab the other quest, and then run back to Sentinel Hill to fly to Lakeshire, and then we're good to go. And then we are all the way caught up. That's a really good idea, I think. Tower of Azora. Ooh, let's get a screenshot in front of that. I believe this is where Stan's dad, Randy Marsh, said he had to go to complete a quest in the episode Make Love Not Warcraft of South Park. I don't know if I said that. Yeah, I really like South Park. Watchful Eye, what? Take the glyph of Azora to the lion statue near the Tower of Ilgalar in Redridge. Is this related to the other tower? Probably so. We'll leave that alone for now. Yeah, I really like South Park. But I gotta be honest, the newer episodes I'm not crazy about. Really when... Okay, so if you've seen the show, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you've never seen the show, then whatever, you're just along for the ride for the next 60 seconds. So back in the day, like originally, South Park didn't have an actual story that would continue from episode to episode. Every episode was different. There was something different happening, and they were standalone, so you could just hop in whenever and just enjoy that episode for what it was, and you wouldn't be lost, missing story elements, that kind of thing. We actually need to get off of the road. We can find some herbs. But yeah, but at one point in the later seasons, and I want to say it may have happened a little bit earlier than this, but it became very, very obvious, at least, when they added the character PC Principal to the show. From that point on, it was a very rigid story, and it has not really deviated from that since then. And for whatever reason, it just doesn't. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I still watch it. Like, the newer episodes are fine, but the old original episodes of South Park, especially like the first 10 to 12 seasons, oh my gosh, fantastic, absolutely hilarious. And I'm not even a big like TV person. I watch shows here and there. Like I watch the Mandalorian when that comes out. Which that's another one. The third season, I wasn't a massive fan of it. It wasn't bad, but the first two seasons were so much better. But anyway, yeah, I'm not a big TV person. There's a couple shows I'll watch, but usually I'll just turn on South Park on HBO Max, like as I'm going to sleep, and that's kind of how I catch different episodes. In terms of like animated comedy type shows like that, like in the same vein as South Park, obviously I've seen Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty's fine. I don't think it's as good as like the Rick and Morty fan base says it is, but it's definitely funny. It's really good. The other show that the creator came out with, Solar Opposites, I haven't seen all of them, but it's kind of in that same vein. It's pretty good. Not my favorite. I think South Park is probably my favorite, kind of animated series. A lot of people hate on it, but Family Guy has a lot of really good episodes, especially like, I sound like a boomer here, but early on, like the first, I don't know how many seasons, but like probably the first 5 or 6 seasons of Family Guy are really great. I should go back one day and watch all of those. Maybe once I finish up South Park, I'll go back to Family Guy for a little bit. What else is something animated? A lot of people have said that the show Archer is really great. I have never seen a single episode of it. but I've heard it's really good. But the animation style looks strange to me. I don't know if I'd be able to get into it. But yeah, I don't know how we got onto that topic, but here we are. So I am fully aware that we are still very, very, very behind on fishing. I have not forgotten about it, but it's going to be one of those things where automatic. All right, so I'm big sidetrack right here. Automatic spelled with that K. Automatic Jack is a big priest guy in retail WoW. It's probably not the same dude, but that would be cool if that was Automatic Jack. I love his guides. His guides for priests are fantastic. I mean that. Sorry. Yeah, that guy got me through Battle for Azeroth 100%. That's when I found his guides, and oh my god, they were a godsend. So we are going to see if there are any herbs up here. And we will hop over to Westfall. There's nothing there. It's alright. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go up past the Westbrook garrison and do a kind of a loop around here, because I do know there are a few herbs over here that can spawn. Yep, there they are on the map. Oh, looks like somebody beat us to it. Oh no! Rip. What a shame. What a shame. I wonder why they are not coming over here to get this silver leaf. Weird. Alright, level 58. Okay, while we run, we're gonna do a quick /who, because that's just part of every episode, I think. Alright, so Elwyn Forest, we're gonna do level 10. 50 plus people, love to see it. Level 12, how many people are here? 44, that's still pretty good. Level 12, you're... What, you're over in Lochmadan at that point. So, yeah, not bad. Level 11, 50 plus, cool. We know everything less than that is gonna be 50 plus as well. You know what, let's do like, let's do 40 to 45. I'm very curious. 50 people, okay, nice. Let's just do level 40. 45 people, okay. Alright, let's see what the breakdown is. So 2 druids, a ton of hunters, pretty good amount of mages, and some paladins, a decent amount of priests, maybe a couple more than the paladins. Only 5 rogues, that's 3 warlocks. Interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really surprised it's this many hunters. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 hunters versus 3 warlocks. That's crazy. Yeah, I would have anticipated that being reversed. And then 2 warriors. I mean, let's be honest, that's not a surprise to anyone. I am kind of surprised by the 2 druids. That's weird to me. I would think there would be several more druids. Okay, now let's do, because we're still just kind of running along. I hope you guys don't mind me doing all the slash who's all the time, but it's just, it's very cool to me seeing, you know, what people are up to. So let's do level, let's do level 59. There's 5 people. Alright, so there's 2 rogues, a priest, a mage, and a hunter. Oof. Good luck, dudes. I don't know what to tell you other than, yeah, good luck. Where are these people at? Burning Steppes, Eastern Plaguelands, Fellwood, Wetlands. He's going somewhere. Maybe he's going to Theramore. Let's see. Yeah. Eastern Plaguelands, Western Plaguelands. I think out of those zones that these guys are in, probably Fellwood would be my favorite. Especially for Warlock. There's a really cool class quest there. That's where you get your Infernal. Did Master Shaw shed any light on things? Edwin Van Cleef, I know the name well. To think that a man so industrious and talented could turn into such a scoundrel unnerves me. I'll need further proof before I believe this. We need to discover the location of the Defias hideout. Blighttown. Sorry, I usually don't say my name. Blighttown. My scout reports that a Defias messenger has been seen on the roads between Moonbrook, the Gold Coast Quarry, and the Jangalode Mine. I want you to capture him. If he resists, kill him and bring me whatever he is carrying. Okay, we will do that. You know, yeah, dude, we're just gonna go look for the Defias messenger while we, do our herbalism. Makes sense.
What is it?
What is it? More work? That's a human, not peon, what are they called in Warcraft 3? Not a peon. I can't remember, dude. I'm not great at Warcraft 3, but it is fun. Same with StarCraft. Like, I wanted to be good at it. Like, not even, like, competitive, but I just wanted to be better than I was, but man, for whatever reason, like, micro, that really fast RTS playstyle, I'm just not great with. You know, I'm pretty good when it comes to PvP in WoW. Obviously very different. I'm just saying, like, that's one of my weaknesses. I think one of my strengths is probably PvP. And even then, you know, I'm not like some gladiator. But like 1800 bracket, I'm pretty comfortable in. What else am I decent at? I was really good at Overwatch. Back in the day when that first came out, and I played that for like a year straight. Probably more like 2 years, really. Played religiously. I played a lot of Diva, which is one of the tanks if you've never played Overwatch. I played a lot of Soldier 76. Herbalism 70, can't get that. Yeah, I played a lot of Soldier 76, which is, you know, kind of like a typical FPS, you know, character. He's got a gun, and he does also have a self-heal, which is nice. Who else did I play quite a bit? Oh, I played Mercy, because, again, I love healing. And that's, I mean, naturally, I would play Mercy. I always play a priest in WoW, so yeah, played a ton of Mercy. I'd say those three characters were my mains. Especially Diva, though. Diva was so much fun. Anyway, yeah, I was pretty good at that. You know, everybody's got their own strengths and weaknesses, but RTS games are, yeah, definitely not one of my strengths. As much as I would like to be somewhat competent. But, you know, also, it is one of those things where it's like practice makes perfect. I'm a very firm believer in, you know, if you want to learn how to do something, just do it over and over and over and over. And even if it doesn't click for you as fast as it does for some people, that doesn't mean you can't do it. It just, you know, just means you're approaching things from a different, you know, perspective than other people. And I'm sure there are several things where if the roles were reversed, you would be ahead. You'd be able to pick things up a lot faster. So, like, for example, I'll give you another example. Here I go ranting again. So for my full-time job, I don't know if I've ever actually talked about this on the channel. So I'm a software developer. Long story short, I write code. And, you know, some people, they're able to pick it up really, really quickly. Other people, it is extremely difficult. And I think a lot of it has to do with, you know, how you kind of approach problems and visualize like abstract concepts in your head and think through things. But I can tell you, there's several things that, you know, I got stumped on, and you know, several of my friends, or when I was in school, you know, my classmates would just like blaze ahead, and I'm like, wait, what? But you just have to double down, focus up, and you'll get there eventually, you know? Everything is... Oh, is this the device message? Oh, rip. Yeah, let's take a screenshot with these dudes. Alright. Say hello to YouTube. Let's see if anybody can get through this without saying a slur. Or maybe nobody wants to interact with me. Everybody hates me. Oh, there we go. Hello. Nice. Yeah, so I guess people are just nice. Yeah, I guess we're just chilling. Which, well, they're chilling. I'm not gonna be waiting around for that. We are down here, so we should get this. Although, I wonder... Is that in Dead Mines? I feel like that's, like, below us. Is that the case? Deliver the letter to the city architect. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah. Let me look it up really quick, though, because I don't want to run away and then... Let's see. Okay, yeah. The unsent letter west. Classic. Wow. Yeah, so it looks like... Yeah, okay. So that actually drops from Van Cleef himself. Cool. So we will not worry about that for right now. And continue onward. So, yeah, I guess the guy spawns right here. I was thinking, for whatever reason, that he could spawn anywhere along this road, but I guess not. I guess he does spawn right here. He definitely patrols. Yeah, anyway, what do I know? What do I know? We're not going to worry too much about that quest right now, and we are just gonna get caught up on herbalism. We're doing really, really good. What's my... Alright, we're at 61, so we need 9 more herbs. We can absolutely do that. Ooh, thanks, dude. Here, have, unending breath, because it's all I have. Ooh, barman with the fortitude, 8 stamina increase, nice. Heck yeah. Oh, barman. There's a way to rename your demons. Now, I don't know if this exists in Classic, but I do know that you can, like, train... Not even train your demon, like, you dismiss your demon from your service and then call a new one at the Warlock trainer. Or at the demon trainer. It's one of the two. But I don't know if that is actually in Classic. So, like, if you had a name that you just didn't like at all, you could try again for a different name. You can't pick it. It's randomly generated, but you know, Barman is it's not a bad name. I always think Barman Gold, like Asmongold. So yeah, it could be worse. I've had plenty worse demon names. So there's that dust devil that we accidentally pulled one time, and I was terrified. I was sure I was going to die. Thankfully, I did not. Or even hit us. Oh, we just got a Peace Bloom spawn. So we can grab that without pulling anything, because I don't really care about doing combat right now. I just want to pick some flowers. Alright, level 62. This is a really nice track as well. The music in WoW is so good. And there are a few, we'll call them phrases in this specific song that is very reminiscent of the Vashir soundtrack. Briarthorn, I can't get that, just realized it. Yeah, if you ever played Cataclysm, Vashir actually had a pretty good soundtrack, pretty good ambience all around. Again, I think I talked about this in the last episode. I am just not a big fan of water-themed things in WoW. Although I will say the Vashir dungeon, which I can't remember what it was called. For some reason I'm thinking Throne of the Tides, but I don't think that's... Maybe that is it. Either way, you know, that dungeon wasn't bad. But, I don't know. I mean, Vashir had some cool stuff. You could tame the seahorse, and you got that as a mount. Yeah, I don't know. Vashir is okay, I guess. Not my favorite Cataclysm zone, though. I think my... What's my favorite Cata zone? Twilight Highlands, I thought was really nice. I like the maw tentacle things. That was pretty cool. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it was just like... There were several of them, but it was just like this open... mouth, a monster mouth, in the ground with all of these tentacles coming out. If you know what the Sarlacc is from Star Wars, it's basically that. It's like exactly that, actually. But yeah, what were all of the zones in Cata? You had Twilight Highlands, you had Vashir, you had Mount Hyjal, you had, what was the underground one that was actually, like, really good? Deep Home? It's called? Oh, we can't get that either. Okay, alright. There's one other one. What am I not thinking of? Alright, we had Vashir. Deep Home. Was it Deep Home? Am I saying that right? The underground one. Gosh, I can't remember. Alright, we're looking it up. Because I don't want to sound like an idiot here. I feel like that's not it. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, Uldum! That's what it was. Uldum slaps. Yeah, no, that is my favorite Cata zone. By far. That zone is incredible. And I loved in Battle for Azeroth, they ended up taking us back to Uldum every other week. Got to go do some dailies in Uldum. There was N'Zoth corruptions there. It was awesome. And then on that same rotation, so like 1 week you would go to Uldum, and then the other week you would go to Vale of Eternal Blossoms, which is a really great Miss of Pandaria zone, which, you know, I've said it before, I wasn't a... Is this already being used? What are you talking about, dude? Being used by who? Alright. Whatever, man. Is this some nonsense? Is there like a rogue stealth here? Okay, whatever, dude. I guess it's bugged. We're gonna pop over here really quick just to see if these couple herbs over here spawned. Yeah, Miss of Pandaria. You know, I know a lot of people. If you're playing vanilla WoW, you might not have played Miss of Pandaria. It was a fantastic expansion, and it had some of the most beautiful zones the game has ever added. Vale of Eternal Blossoms was awesome. Jade Forest was phenomenal. Kunlai Summit was incredible. You also had Kresarang Wilds, and what was the other one with the Claxi? I can't think of it. That one was okay, not my favorite. I think my favorite Miss of Pandaria zone is probably it's either, gosh, that's hard. Jade Forest, because it had the Cloud Serpent reputation, which was awesome. Kunlai Summit, it just had a lot of really good quests. Just beautiful zone altogether. And then Vale of Eternal Blossoms, I mean, that's where the end game quest hubs were. We can't get this, Bruiseweed. I will say Kunlai Summit is my favorite. There was a lot of really cool things there. Yeah, I swear this song, it has so many similarities to Vashir's soundtrack. Man, I don't... Talking about Kata, like... I don't know, man. I probably would play Kata. I've said this before, though. I would not play it as much as I played, you know, classic TBC and Wrath. But, I mean, dude, I've got my priest. I would have to level at 5 levels, because the max level in Kata is 85. Really just the leveling, like that's all I care about for Kata, for the most part. Kata had amazing leveling. So did Warlords of Draenor. So people give Warlords of Draenor so much crap, and it is 1000% deserved. But WoD leveling was really, really good. Alright, let's swing down here and just see what level this guy is. Level 21. Let's see if there's any herbs down here. Honestly, looks like there's a lot of silverleaf potentially down here, and we've got a quest down there too, so we should head that way. Dead Acre. So I don't know if any of you guys participated, but in the classic beta, a bunch of people, gosh, I don't even know how many people, but like we did the wetland skip as a level 1s. I think I did it on a gnome. But there was all kinds of people in that beta that ran right here, and then the horde ended up meeting us right on this bridge, and there was a big battle. It was insane. It was so awesome. Really, really cool. I wonder if I've got any screenshots from that. I need to check my other computer. That was on a different laptop. Yeah, I need to see. Well, no, I think I moved those screenshots over to this computer, though. So I need to look and see if I've got any of those. Maybe I'll post some screenshots. I would love to just post old screenshots on my YouTube channel. I don't know if anybody cares, but I've got some pretty cool screenshots, especially from, you know, like all my guild mates standing around Cthulhu or Nefarian. I've got a ton of screenshots from like Molten Core, Nax, you know. Yeah, what a great game, dude. I know I say it all the time. I know it's probably pretty cheesy, but whatever, I don't care. Fantastic game. And we are very lucky to be able to participate in such a great game. Alright, we got some silverleaf up here. Might be able to get that potentially. Gosh, I just don't want to pull a bunch of stuff. Yeah, let's not get cocky because we're also not in Elven Forest anymore. This is Westfall. Things can still kill us here. So yeah, let's actually play it safe. And yeah, 65. I mean, we're doing pretty good. Pretty good. Let me get to this ramp. My goal right now is just to get to that ramp going up to the this right here, going up on the southern end of Westfall. that kind of back loop. Level 66, very nice, very nice. Man, I think it would be really cool. I'm not a big Horde player, but I do think it would be pretty fun to play an Orc Hunter. Shaman would probably be pretty fun. I've never played a classic Shaman. I've never even made one. Like, I usually say, oh, I've never played a warrior in Classic. I mean, I've made a warrior. I leveled a warrior in Wrath to, like, level 30 something. But, like, to me, that's not really playing a warrior. Like, I've never raided in Classic on a warrior or gotten, you know, to level 40 or anything like that. I've never even made a shaman. So I should probably do that at some point. Need to try to get one of my friends to maybe roll a warrior, and I can roll a shaman. Do a level. Might be pretty good. Or Knife of Strength. Nice. We don't need that. Alright. We are at 1 hour and 46 seconds. 1 hour, 1 minute, and 54 seconds. Sorry. I was reading that wrong. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. I know it's kind of an abrupt ending, but like I said, I try to keep these no more than an hour. And I was just talking about how I was going to shorten these videos, and here I am, over an hour. So sorry about that, but yeah, I had a blast doing this episode. We got a lot done. Still didn't make it over to Redridge yet. Kind of took a detour, but that's okay. This turned out to be a fantastic idea. We're gonna wrap up this Defias quest line. We're gonna grab all of this Silverleaf on our way back, and then we're gonna go to Sentinel Hill and fly to Redridge, and then pick up where we left off. And by then, we're definitely going to be level 21. We're going to have another talent put into, I can't remember what it's called, Improved Voidwalker, I think. Yeah, Improved Voidwalker. So we're going to be, you know, considerably stronger when we make our reappearance in Redridge Mountains. So yeah, I guess that's going to do it for this one. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We are sitting at 49 subscribers right now. We are 1 away from the halfway point of my 100 subscriber goal. So that is fantastic. If I can just be fully transparent, when I started this YouTube channel, I didn't really think anybody would watch it. And that's fine. You know, I'm doing this because it's fun for me. But the fact that I got 49 people, you know, subscribed, and you know, in the grand scheme of things, you know, I mean, come on, it's not like a million channel subscriber count, but hey, 49 people, man, I appreciate every single one of you. Really, genuinely, I love talking to you in the comments. It's always a good time. So I do appreciate you guys, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.